Hi there. My name is John Stevens. I'm pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we are part of the ELCA. And welcome to Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where I take a look at the lectionary text timed to an item from the Dollar Tree or the junk drawer or the kids' room or the garage. That's how I've been doing it. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. Thank you for your partnership in this ministry. And most importantly, thank you for the love that you're sharing with your kids, your congregation, and your families. You, my friend, are rocking it. Now, this is for the narrative lectionary, and we're looking at Jacob and Esau. We're looking at cheating someone out of their birthright and all of those things, and about how God can work in and through this. This is bizarre. This is really weird. And and so that's actually where I'm leaning into, is weird and bizarre stories, things that's happened to you that you're like, how can God work with this? And it really comes down to changing perspective. When we look at it, we see one thing as a failure, and God comes in and says, this is an opportunity as God works in and through us. So different things that I'm looking at, and we're just leaning into this weirdness. So, couple of springboards to work on this. One, go to the Dollar Tree, find the weirdest thing that you see, something that you see and you go, I have no idea what this is for. And then when you find out what it's for, and you find out that it's useful, looking as like, oh, this is weird. So a friend of mine posted, and if this is you, thank you. I can't remember who posted this, but it ended up being a key ring during COVID. And it was just this weird thing. There was like a end, like a pointed end, and then there was it looked like there was a round circle thing, and then there was another little edge and a quirky little thing. I saw it, and I'm like, that's a key ring to make sure that you can open any liquor bottle you want. That's the first thing I thought when I said that, when I saw it. And by the way, I'm in my 10th year of sobriety, so I'm looking at that going, it looked like kind of the church key, those things where the things you have in your key and you can open up a bottle of beer or something like that. But it wasn't. It was a COVID key ring. Now, I wouldn't go into the full thing about like what I thought it was. I was talking to the kids, I thought it was a Crown Royal bag. No, don't go that way. But the key ring, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense now, because you've got it was so that when we didn't know, it's like you could press the elevator button. So you had a little thing where you could press the elevator button. There was something you could open something with a little hook. All kinds of things where you could work with that. And you're like, whoa. There are times where we've been cleaning the kitchen. We'll we'll pull a drawer and we'll pull something out and go, you remember what this was for? I have no idea. There's use to it. There's use for it, but I have no idea what it's used for. And then you find out what it's used for, and you're like, oh, of course. Different perspective. They're weird, but then you find that they can be useful. There's times where I look at myself in the mirror and I go, this is so weird. How can God use this? How can God use this? And God tells us that God doesn't make junk, that God comes in and works with and through and for the world through us. So it seems really, really weird. God's grace and forgiveness is absolutely bizarre because it messes with our sense of fairness. This person should get what they deserve, and grace comes in and forgiveness comes in, and that is really, really weird. Yeah. So those are some of the springboards that I'm working with. I'm hoping that can be useful for you in your own children's sermon. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending a little bit of your week with me in this way. And thank you for the love that you're sharing with your kids and your congregation and your families. You, my friend, are rocking it. We'll see you next week. Peace.